There is a moment every believer faces that feels confusing and unfair. You're doing the right things. You're praying. You're trying to obey God. And yet, instead of blessings, life gets harder. Pressure increases. Doors close. Faith is tested. And the question rises quietly in your heart. Why is God allowing this? Bible gives a clear answer, one many people don't honor, like to hear. Before God trusts someone, he tests them. Not to destroy them, not to embarrass them, but to reveal what's inside. Gold is tested by fire. Faith is tested by pressure. 1. God tested Abraham before the promise was confirmed. Genesis 22 records one of the most difficult moments in Scripture. God asks Abraham to place Isaac, the miracle child, on the altar. God wasn't after Isaac. He was after Abraham's heart. Would Abraham trust God more than the blessing God gave him? The test wasn't about loss. It was about loyalty. And the moment Abraham obeyed, God stopped the sacrifice and declared, "Now I know that you fear God." The test revealed faith God already saw, but Abraham needed to see it too. 2. God tests before promotion. Joseph didn't move from dreams to destiny overnight. He moved through betrayal, slavery, false accusation, prison. Each season tested something different: his character, his integrity, his patience, his forgiveness. If Joseph had reached power too early, pride would have destroyed him. But when the time came, Pharaoh trusted him with a nation because God had already tested him in secret. 3. Testing reveals dependence. Deuteronomy 8:2 says God led Israel through the wilderness to test them, to see what was in their hearts. The wilderness wasn't punishment. It was training. Testing removes self-reliance and teaches dependence on God alone. When resources disappear, faith is revealed. When strength fades, trust is exposed. God tests you not to show you your weakness, but to show you his sufficiency. 4. Jesus was tested before ministry. Before Jesus healed the sick, cast out demons, or preached to crowds, he was led into the wilderness to be tested. No audience, no miracles, no applause, just temptation, hunger, and obedience. Testing always comes before assignment. If Jesus was tested before impact, no believer is exempt. 5. What testing is not. God's testing is not abandonment. It is not rejection. It is not proof of failure. Testing is evidence that God sees potential. You don't test what has no value. 6. How to respond when God is testing you. Tes bivouines sont confortables. Guard your attitude. Bitterness delays promotion. Trust God's character when you don't understand his methods. Remember, the test has an expiration date. Every test ends when it has accomplished its purpose. If you're being tested right now, hear this clearly. God is preparing you for something greater than where you are. He tests before he trusts. He shapes before he sends. He refines before he releases. Your pressure is not random. Your season is not wasted. Your faith's being strengthened for what Sekunde coming next. If this message strengthened you, stay connected. Subscribe for more Bible-based teachings that build faith and wisdom. And share this with someone who feels tested but doesn't understand why. God is not finished with you. The test is temporary, but the purpose is eternal.